joking. He the difference between how it was and how it's going. Wet, whole team going dumb in the chat. Nobody frontin', I came from way in the back. We was cool until we went and got the tap. Started making movies, now we don't know how to act. Jeez, you know me, I'm your OG, low key. I be so glad we ain't low key. Dozing, that is not us. I get no sleep. Who you know that could top us? I'm like, show me. Wife ain't rocking with no sign. She an Enneagram 10. Why I need a 9 when I just registered my pen? I was climbing to the ceiling, but I think God misplaced it. They won't put me on no playlist. I'm no good at fitting in. Baby, I'm drenched, living water flowing. Ain't no manifest, I'm reaping what I'm sowing. Yahweh told me he would do it and he wasn't joking. He the difference between how it was and how it's going. Wet, whole team going dumb in the chat. Nobody frontin', I came from way in the back. We was cool until we went and got the tap. Started making movies, now we done.
Okay, this take 2. Crew just made a movie. Citizen Kane is be disabled. Valley a shadow of death, but I'm not upset, man. Look at my tape.
No days off, we don't take a break.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Two of the best teams in the game square off. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers going up against the Pittsburgh Pirates. John Shambi on the play-by-play with you. Chris Singleton providing the color. And we got a rubber match on our hands today, partner.
Yeah, the final game of a 3-game set. They've split the first 2, and regardless of how important a series is within the larger picture of the season, it's a game you want to get up for. Every series win feels good, so we should see a fun matchup in this one.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. All right, ready to get underway. John Birdie at the plate. The pitch. That one finds the zone, and we are underway. Kicks and deals. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner when with 2 strikes you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error, but some way you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit, coming off a 4-hit effort in yesterday's game. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
Freddie Freeman delivered a masterclass in 2023. Freeman and Betts.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And brings it in at the wall. Here's Shohei Ohtani. And that's off the inside edge.
1-0.
And that's ball 1. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. Swing and a high fly ball down the left field line, but hooking foul.
I love this part of the game. Does he really want to try?
That one ripped. That's back there. And it bangs off the foul pole. Home run. He'll circle the bases. It's 2-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now.
Makes the catch, and that is that. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now a 2-0 ball game. This is Pirates baseball on the show Pittsburgh.
Word to Nas, I'm shooting for the stars. Unlabeled with them bars, win against all odds.
Back here at PNC Park, and today's starting pitcher, Bobby Miller.
Well, what quickly stands out to me for this guy is that he comes in with a 3-to-1 strikeout to walk ratio on the season. So when you consider consistency, the ability to get swings and misses, and to limit base runners, that's critical in winning games today, especially when teams are depending on the big swing, the home run, to win ball games.
This one popped up. 1 up, 1 down. Here's the Pirates lineup now. One guy swinging a hot bat recently, Jake Fraley.
Tops on the team in batting average, Boog. A guy who's showing off some excellent bat-to-ball ability when he digs in at the plate. You know, that's useful if your team needs to get an inning going, get a leadoff man on. But it's also incredible to have a guy like that in the lineup because he's a run producer who can drive in runs if you've got guys on base already. So he's a huge piece in this lineup.
He swings and fouls one off. And there's a foul ball. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. One down, base is empty.
Ball.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
2-2. And there's a ball.
Full count.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. That's back there. It has the distance. Gone. He circles the bases. That's his third home run of the series. And they're on the board. It's 2-1.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient. And it paid off.
One down. Now it's the shortstop, O'Neal Cruz. And a base hit up the middle. The throw in. He's in there.
These hitters today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Now batting Key Brian Hayes. Swinging a foul straight back. Man at second. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Safe at first as they can't make the play. Akil Baddoo getting ready to hit.
I'm curious how he decides to attack on the mound. This guy at the plate has been great hitting under pressure this year. Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
2 on, 1 out. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike. Missed inside with the curve. And that one is lifted in the air. Hernandez makes the grab on the run. Goes to third, in there. And now they've got runners at the corners with 2 outs. Harold. So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Matt Mervis. And this is a big at bat in this ball game. Swing, and he popped it up. That is the inning. Bucks draw a bit closer on this long ball. And the home team down a run. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Staying in the game on defense, Matt Mervis. He pitch hit last half and now takes over at first. Montgomery back to work. Ground ball left side. Knocks it down, and he'll be safe at first.
Wastes no time there. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Runner takes off. That's in for a strike. Throw to second, and he's out.
Well, this is a real momentum killer after the leadoff single. Tried to steal second base on the first pitch. Defense was all over it. Nicely done from behind the plate with the catch and throw. And a quick tag before he reaches the base.
And he makes the catch. Out number 2.
The third baseman, number 13.
Here comes Max Muncy. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
There's a strike.
The strong second inning is a confidence builder for him, a relief for his manager. Doesn't have to get into that bullpen quite as early.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Back here in Pittsburgh, now the left fielder, George Valera. The pitch. On the line, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Good job getting the foot down so he could catch it out front and pull it. Turned on it nicely for the knock. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Andy Rodriguez. The next to hit takes ball 1. Strike 1.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Miller checks over to first, and he's back. One now. Fouled off. He was late.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
And he deals. Runner on the go. There's a ball. Safe at second with a stolen base. And here it comes. And a base hit. Heading for the plate. Now a long throw home. It's offline, and he scores.
Back-to-back base hits. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
No outs. Runner at first. Now it's Charlie Blackmon. Fought off foul. 1 run across in the frame so far. Bottom half of inning number 2. Base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Next to hit, Jake Fraley. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone. And the slider just misses.
Tried to backdoor him with that slider right there, but just missed off the plate. Good pitch, though.
Line drive, that's a base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Here comes the throw, and he's in safely at third as a run scores on the play.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field, so that definitely felt good.
That one the other way.
Boy, that's staying within his game right there. I mean, this speedster gets the infield single, and now he's on base to possibly do some damage. I love seeing what guys like this can do to disrupt the game once they get in a position to do so.
Here's O'Neal Cruz. On the ground to short, could be 2. The throw to second, not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. Here's the third baseman, Ke'Bryan Hayes. Reached on an infield single his first time. That's a base hit. Run scores.
He was all over that one. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
At the plate, Akil Baddoo. That one fouled off. Cruz on second. Hayes at first. One gone. And ball 1.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out, get as much as you can, give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And that should be extra bases. 1 run is in. Another comes in to score. It's 7-2.
Gets the job done as he brings home a pair. That was maybe even a little off the plate, but no problem getting the barrel to it.
New pitcher now, Dustin May.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Next to hit, Matt Mervis. Swings through that one out in front that time. To the right side, Birdie throws to first in time. George Valera, the next Pirate to hit. In the air out towards right center. Taylor makes the grab, and that is that. So in the end, 10 come to the plate, 6 of them come around to score. We head on down to the top of the 3rd. It's the Pirates 7 and the Dodgers 2. And we're back. Here's the veteran outfielder, Chris Taylor. Taylor, a middle infielder by trade, played his college baseball at the University of Virginia. The pitch. Broken bat, rolling to first. And that's just foul. Montgomery measures 6 feet 6 inches, 31 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2014. The pitch. Going to count 1-2.
It's a good take.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Got him swinging.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
On the ground, and it finds its way through for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and we'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
The 1-0. Swing and a base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's 1st and 2nd with only 1 away.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ballgame.
Got him looking for the strikeout. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. He's already homered here in this one. Ripped to third, unhandled, and that'll end the inning. Dodgers strand a couple. They're down 5. It's 7-2.
Shine your pretty light on me, baby. Shine your pretty light on me.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning at the plate for Pittsburgh, Endy Rodriguez. And the pitch. And it's fouled away.
You know, these Pirates really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. They jumped all over the starter and knocked him out of the game early. He just was never able to settle in, and the damage was done by the time he got the hook.
Here's Chuck Nasty. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Foul ball.
I mean, when you're chasing the opposing starter in the first inning or two, that's just such a tone setter for the game, and it puts the other team back on their heels, and it instills a lot of confidence in your lineup from top to bottom.
Rush to right. This one's got a chance. Out of here. Home run. A two-run homer. His 7th home run of the season. It's 9-2. He put a charge into that one.
That was a lightning swing right there, no doubt about it. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the center fielder, Jake Fraley. 1 for 2. That one missed. Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame here in the last half of the third.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
May delivers. Dives, and he can't hang on. Still able to get it there in time. And they come away with an out after a tricky start to the play. Up next for the Pirates, Ellie De La Cruz. He's already homered in this game. Swing and a miss at one above the zone.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down around the knees to be effective.
Foul ball there. 2 runs across in the inning here in the third and final game of the series. That one not close. And that is ball 1. One down, base is empty. Up the middle, birdie. Throw to first is in time. So digging in, O'Neal Cruz. And a big swing and a miss.
Good pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
Two outs. In the air, right field. Under it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that'll do it. Another look at this 2-run homer for Pittsburgh. And it's now a 9-2 ball game. You're watching Pirates baseball on the show Pittsburgh. Back here in Pittsburgh, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Mookie Betts. And first offering is fouled off.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
Turns and fires to Betts. And down on strikes he goes. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Hernandez batting for the 2nd time, and that's strike 1.
No.
Next pitch is outside.
Well, a big lead like this is comfortable many times, but not when these two teams are matching up. You got to continue to keep your head down, play catch with that catcher, and just try to move through this lineup.
Ground ball up the middle, and that chance handled. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th. And up to the plate is Will Smith. In for a strike, 0-1. He swings and fouls one off. This one high in the air to left center. He's there. He's got it. And that'll do it. Bottom of the fourth at the plate for Pittsburgh, Brian Hayes. Here comes a pitch. 0-1 there. Way high there. And that's ball 2. And another ball. And there's the strike.
Oh, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. You talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
And that's ball 4.
Close pitch there, but you got to forget about that call if you're out on the mound. You can't let it affect you going forward. You've got to get out of the inning first, and then if you want to be frustrated, take it out in the dugout.
And that one fouled off. The Pirates up big in this one. We're here in the bottom of the fourth.
1-2.
This one in the dirt. And the runner stays where he is.
He's going.
Runner on the go. That one hammered center field. Outman ranging back. Pulls it in on the warning track. Throw cut off to first. Throw behind the runner, and they've got him doubled off.
Well, we assume it, but not all double plays are 6-4-3s or something like that. Right there, it's just sort of a combination of good defense and poor base running, and probably more of the latter. That's a big turn of events in this inning, though.
Mervis in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Hit in the air, center field. Sizing this one up. And that is that.
Coming with that warning to get you. You can get this from such a short distance. And my spit will probably still be warm when it hits you. Or get it tissue. Swear to God, I'm an issue. You don't really want.
Back here at PNC Park, and now it's Max Muncy. He is very much your typical power hitter. I'd say he falls into the 3 true outcomes category.
Well, we've seen more and more of that lately. The ability to drive the ball to slog is getting heavily favored over any discipline or strikeout concerns.
And a pitch. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. It was bumpy in the early going for the lefty, but he settled into a really nice groove. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, I think he was waiting on the changeup right there, and he got it. It just drifted too far in on him. I think that pitch is just a little more out over the plate. Probably squares it up, but instead, he's going to have to go take a seat.
Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. So a man aboard now with one away. So up next, John Birdie. There's a strike. And a foul ball. And a base hit. The throw into second. Runner holds up at second. 2 aboard now. So now the injury forcing a substitution at second base. Dodgers bring in a pinch runner. Jason Hayward. Outman stands in now and watches strike 1. Hayward, the lead runner at second. Birdie over at first with 1 away. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. So first and second with 2 outs. Freddie Freeman up to the dish.
That's the ball.
Missed inside with the curve.
On the mound, he had a little trouble back in the first, but it's been a different story the rest of the way.
Line drive, base hit, right center field. Around third, one run is in. The relay to the plate, he'll score. 2 runs are in. It's now 9-4. So 2 down. Next is the designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani. And first offering is fouled off. Man on second, 2 down. Got him looking, and he didn't like the call. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this 2-run double. It's opened up now, 9-4. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show.
Whole ground to explore. I don't play that anymore.
Now into the game, Jason Haley. He takes over in right. George Valera digs in now. And the pitch. Clips the corner. Going 1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Brusdar Graterol looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Oh, 1 now. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
No ball. 2 strikes.
And the 0-2. Clobbered to right field. Way back. Gone. His second of the year, and they boost their lead. It's 10-4.
A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his.
So the Dodgers have a new arm on the mound, Brusdar Graterol.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
And now Andy Rodriguez. Fought off foul. Nobody on, nobody out. Last half of inning number 5. Out to short. Not in time. He legs it out. And at first, here's Charlie Blackmon. And a foul ball. 1 on, nobody out. A run in here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. Rips that one to right. Reaching for it and brings it in. Now a throw to first, and he won't get back in time. It's a double play. So the batting order turns over, and now the Pirates leadoff man, Jake Fraley. Line drive, base hit. And that keeps the inning going. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
And now, Ellie De La Cruz. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Smoked on the ground to second. Birdie fires over to first. Play made, that ends the inning. Pirates tack on 1 more on the solo home run. It's now a 10-4. All set for the top of the 6th. Here's Mookie Betts as the lefty gets to work. That's hard hit on the line. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's one down.
Sometimes you want to be aggressive early in the at-bat. He was right there. Hard line out. First pitch of the inning. No reward, but, hey, you got to keep swinging it.
Hernandez, batting with one down, takes a strike. Two of the most potent offenses in the game squaring off. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock.
Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Smith in the box now. No balls and a strike. Grounded to third. Could be 2. To second. There's one. Double play. And that'll do it for the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Heart of the order, 3, 4, 5 coming. It's the Bucks. And we're back, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the shortstop at the plate, O'Neal Cruz. Lifted in the air, right center field. Outman sizes this one up. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down. And now, Ke'Bryan Hayes. A former first-round pick, and he's really turned into a nice everyday player. Now a drag bunt, third base side, and it goes just foul. Grotterol goes 6'1". He features a sinker, a slider. Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. And an automatic double as it hops the fence.
That ball exploded off his bat and off the warning track as well as it bounced over the fence. That sounded really good, too. Just put together a really nice swing and just missed a home run.
Akil Baddoo, the next Pirate to hit. 1 for 3. First pitch misses. Hayes leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Right side. Settles underneath it. Drops into the glove. Runner tags at second. And he's up to third safely with 2 gone. Digging in, Matt Mervis. And he swings through that one.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
And strike 2.
You tie a guy up like that, you're feeling like you are in command.
And he asks for time before the 0-2 pitch. Swung on, belted. That one's deep. Tattooed to Tater Town and gone. He'll touch them all. His first homer of the year, and they add to their lead. It's 12-4.
Tough pitch for the hitters. You have to keep your hands above the baseball, and that's exactly what he did. He caught it out front and drove it out of here.
2 outs, base is empty. Now here is George Valera. Check swing to the first pitch. Look down to third. And yes, he did. That's a swing, according to Earl Hendricks. The 0-1. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. And he grounds one to the right side. Birdie whips it to first. That ends the inning. Cannonball coming. We're through 6 full. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here in Pittsburgh, we go to the top of the 7th. Max Muncy at the dish. Strike 1.
No ball. 1 strike.
Ground ball scooped up Ke'Bryan Hayes. They get the out on Muncy. Here's Jason Hayward. Entered the game as a pinch runner. First plate appearance for him here. Swing and a pop-up. Hayes hauls it in for the out. 2 up, 2 down.
Up next for the Dodgers, the second baseman.
So the lineup flips over.
Birdie.
John Birdie, the next to hit. And a foul ball. 2 outs, base is empty. Just missed. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Rodriguez makes the play, and it's out number 3. Dodgers go down quietly. They're in trouble here. It's 12-4. And welcome back to the ballpark. Set for the last half of the 7th. And now the switch hitting catcher, Andy Rodriguez. The pitch. Foul ball there. Righty delivers. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. And the leadoff man aboard. To the plate now for Pittsburgh is the DH, Charlie Blackmon. And first offering is fouled off. Left-hand batter waits. Foul ball. Rodriguez gets his lead at first. Nobody out. That one ran inside, almost got him. Hard ground ball, base now. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Everything came together perfect.
New pitcher for the Dodgers, J.P. Feyereisen.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to...
Ripped on a line. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. One down. And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Ellie De La Cruz. Betts feeds to second, out there. And it's a double play to end the inning. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 left on base. 8th inning coming up. It's the Pirates 12 and the Dodgers 4. Back here at PNC Park, we go to the 8th, and at the plate for the Dodgers, James Outman. Montgomery back to work. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 1. Just missed. Montgomery still out there to pitch the 8th and working with a big lead.
He's been excellent, really on his game in this one, and at this point he wants to finish what he started.
At the belt and fires. Lifted in the air down the left side, and that'll fall for a base hit.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
And that one hammered way back there, and it is gone.
Well, not every home run is a majestic. Blast off the bat, and even though he hit it pretty well, it was anything but a sure thing to get out. But today, the conditions were right. He got just enough of it, and I think the backspin really helped that thing carry.
Ohtani stands in here, takes ball 1 low. Right through there for a strike. Nobody on, nobody out, and we're at the top of the 8th. And another ball.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters, even if you give up a solo shot.
Up the middle. And they get Ohtani for the out. And now it's Mookie Betts. Off the mark there. Ball 1. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. And the count is 1-2. Tapped out front of the plate. Mookie retired, 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. And now Teoscar Hernandez. And a strike.
No ball, 1 strike.
Next offering is in for a strike.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Foul ball, still 0-2. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the 3rd and final game of the series. Swings and misses, struck him out. 2-run shot for the Dodgers this inning. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's Major League Baseball on the show.
This is what I'm made for. Every single moment that.
And we're back, ready for the bottom of the 8th. And the batter will be the shortstop, O'Neal Cruz. The pitch. The shortstop takes the ball. Swings through that.
Well, just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
1-2 here. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Really tight bite on that slider and just couldn't get the barrel to it out front. You've got to try to pull those hands tight to the body to get it through. And I'm thinking he probably wanted that pitch to end up even more inside to keep it out of the danger zone. But it had enough late break and deception to get the job done.
Squeezes it. 2 down. So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Akil Baddoo. There's a swing and a miss.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
That one pushed to the left and foul.
Well, 2 outs and a chance to put up a 0 on the scoreboard here, and that's not something that's come easy for this staff in this one.
And that's outside. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a nice inning of work there as he all set to start the 9th in this one. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Will Smith. That one finds the corner. And it's 0-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
The 0-2. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. And they get the out on Smith. And a quick out, number 1. Here's Max Muncy. That funky Muncy. That one fouled off. Kicks and deals. Swing and a miss as he was late.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Set down on strikes. Now only 1 out remaining. Jason Hader will hit next. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. The Dodgers down to their final strike. That one just misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Well, just about to hit that century mark.
Now a high fly ball out to left center. Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down.
Everything came together for him. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
And that one fouled off. The pitch. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 1-2. Stays alive. And now the lefty. Not close with that one. It's 2-2. In the air to left center. Valera after it. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Pirates take this one in a blowout.
Well, what a gutsy performance. He saved the bullpen, gave him the day off. He wasn't super dominant, but he found a way to pitch. And when guys don't have their best stuff, inning after inning, throughout an entire game, you see them dig deep, and they pitch. And that's exactly what he did to get this win today.
And a final score of 12-6. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.